Hey guys, I'm Brandon Harris. I'm participating in Challenge 2014, and today we're working on the interactive learning video number 3. And for part 4b, we're looking for the limit as x approaches 0 of tangent of x times sine of 3x over x squared. So if you initially try to do direct substitution, you'll see tangent of 0 times sine of 3 times 0 over 0 squared, which will equal some number over 0, which will be undefined. Therefore, we need to do more work. So, we need to first know about the law that states where the limit as x approaches 0 of sine of ax over ax equals 1. So this will be useful later on. So our first step will be to split up tangent of x. So we have the limit as x approaches 0. We know that tangent is sine over cosine. So it's going to be sine of x over cosine of x times sine 3x over 1. And all that's divided by x squared, which we can divide up into x times x. So now we can split this up, and we can say that, let's see, 3, 2. Okay, so what we're gonna do is take this top function right here and put it over x. So we have sine of x over cosine of x, that over one of the x's, and multiply this sine of 3x over one of the x's. So it's still x squared. It's the exact same thing. We just divide it up into two parts. Now you can see that we can take this and move it over. So it's going to be sine of x over cosine of x times 1 over x times sine 3x over x. And using our rule up here, we can see that sine of x and x cancel out. So we'll put 1 times 1 over cosine of x times sine of 3x over x. Now that we have that, we can multiply this entire equation by 1. But we want to get sine of 3x over 3x to follow our function to equal 1, so it'll cancel out and simplify. So in order to do this, we can multiply times 3 over 3, which reduces down to 1. So it's the equivalent of adding nothing to the equation. So we have 1 over cosine of x times sine 3x times 3 over 3x. This is x coming right here. So now we know that sine of 3x over 3x goes to 1. So that would equal 1 over cosine of x times 1 times 3. So we can condense this and say 1 over, or we can condense this and say 3 over cosine of x. And now we'll bring down our limit sign and say the limit as x approaches 0 of 3 over cosine of x. And we know that if we take the cosine of x, which is 0, use direct substitution to plug that in, we would get 3 over 1, because cosine of 0 equals 1. Therefore, our final answer would equal 3.